Hey everybody, Mark here. Today we're going to be doing a review and unboxing of a brand new baby camera. This is our old one here and it has seen its day. It's been a good camera. The only thing that we're having is we're having lack of control on it. So we decided to get a new one, and that's where we come in and bring in the Lollipop. So this is a camera that we get on Amazon here. We paid $149 for it. Price is a little bit high for it, but from the reviews and the accessibility through your phone and the app, I thought this would be a good one for us here because we do need one. I'm going to go over it, unbox it here for you, and set it up and show you how everything works. So let's go ahead and do that. Once you get into the box here, this is the actual camera itself. It's I don't think there's much to it except for this. There's some hardware in the back of it. The camera system, comparatively to what this one was, is a higher quality, and it's a color camera, and so many other things that are going to be beneficial from what we had to have 5 years ago, what we have today. So let's go ahead and pull this out here and see what we got. The wedge in there. The camera itself is just right here. This is like a flexible wand in order to hook it to some things, so you can make a stand out of it and set it up, something like that. I don't know what the longevity of this is for lasting, but looks pretty cool. Once you bend it, there is no straightening it back out. It is bent, but all in all, you can see what that looks like right there. So FCC, CE, all the little certifications on the back right there. It's a DC 5 volt 2 amp, and that's how you're going to charge it right there with those micro USBs, which you guys can see right in there. Let's see what else we got in the packaging here. I think there's some more. There is some instructions. So the first set of instructions say turn the Lollipop to the back, then push to bond to the top. We'll get in there and find out what it is, but I think we need to do it. Real cute packaging. It's got these hole punched out. Looks like little feet in here, and looks like some other hardware, some plugs, the clip. I'm not sure what that is, and some hardware. So we'll pull one of these out of here one at a time and see what we got. So this looks like a mount that's going to be used for mounting it somewhere. Looks like this guy will slide into here. I think that's what that does. Yeah, something like that. And also inside here, it looks like some hardware to mount the actual mount itself. So there's some sticky back right here, which you peel it off, and it's got like a double-sided tape on it. And then this is for screwing into the wall, it looks like. I think you can do both options. Alcohol swab. And the cord here. And then the cord here, as we're going to look at, there's a lot of stuff with it. There's another mounting device here. There's actually 3 of these, so I'm not sure what these are. This must be for the cord, I think it is. Yeah. So what this is if you have it near your crib or whatnot, you can connect these together like this and run the cord through there, and that way it's kind of nice and clean, cleanly ran, but it's these channels for that. And here's that clip that we were just talking about that goes in and through this section right here. And then what this does is allows you to connect it and then curl that up and slide it right into that. So that's what that apparatus is for. This one has an extra long cord. This is the longest USB, I think it's a USB micro, the longest USB micro cord I've ever put my hands on. Look at that. It's branded with a Lollipop right there on the both sides. Again, mounting hardware. It looks like there's some screws here. There is. And it looks like drywall screws, or if you're going into wood, you got both options right there. And lastly, it looks like the power supply unit here. Oh, that's a weird box for all of that. And there it is right there. So you have not only if you want, you can plug this into your wall, but you can charge something else if you need to in the meantime. And that hooks up the USB right there. Real simple and easy, as you can see. In case you lose it, I imagine that you could probably have, it looks like output is 5 volts 2 amps. So this USB right here, you probably want to make sure that you're using the right output. I believe that's got to be close to what USB is, because if you put any more through USB, it will overheat the wire there. So All right, let's get this guy set up. We're going to get everything here. I've got, man, the box is really heavy. I thought all the stuff inside was heavy, but the box is actually heavy. I like the box. When you look online and you watch the instructions for this, you're probably going to see, and just like I didn't know how this plugged in. I thought it was rechargeable, but apparently it is. It needs constant power, I imagine, or potentially battery. I'm still finding out, and we're going to locate that in the instructions here in just a second. Instructions show, turn the Lollipop to the back and then push the bond up the top. So this is binding with the bond. Cable routing with cable guide, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, we're going to go right into the app, and that's where we need to be in order to see what setup needs to be. And we'll go ahead and do that. Currently have no live view, so we need to add camera. We need to search for a camera. All right, next thing we need to do is plug it in. So what we're going to do is we are going to plug it in right here, get the feed going, and that way you guys can have a view of exactly what this looks like. Plug this into here. Okay, so we're getting this plugged in. We're going to turn this over. We're going to plug this right back into here. Get it started just like that. And it's got a little blue light that's popping on to show you that you do have power to it. So we plugged in. We're going to follow the next steps, which is next. Oh, how cute. Next one is going to be wait for the green light and click next. Now it looks like you want to make sure your Bluetooth is on for this part, because if it's not, then you'll have some trouble, connecting there. So we're waiting for the Bluetooth. I am going to check and see if the Bluetooth is in fact on. Bluetooth is on, so we're waiting for the green light, and then we'll click next. I do hear some clicking. And then we're going to put this one as that. We're going to save a name. Now it's asking us to search for the Wi-Fi. Set up network for the camera there. We got our free Wi-Fi. Going into the connecting mode here, it looks pretty good. Baby's in for the camera's now ready. Go on and edit baby's information. So we've got that one right there. We're going to put this one as that. The birthday, I don't know the birthday, so we're going to leave that just like that. Probably some data information that they're using with that, so I don't know why they need the birth date, but who knows. And it says multiple devices. Use the same main account to log in with multiple devices to get full features. All right, we'll finish that. Now here is where you're going to be setting up, so I guess some information with this. You can set up different decibels, but let's see what we got here. Camera setup and plug the... Don't want to do that. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to set this camera up. We're going to get it set up so we can put it right there. Then we're going to go in and take a little quick live view of what this has got going on. Let's take a look. Live view. And there we go. We got it. See my hand in there. The delay is probably about 4 seconds. What is that? 1, 2, 3, about 3 seconds. There we go. Now the benefits of this is you can do a couple different things. You can put some sound to it, so you can have, for instance, some, it looks like Mozart and a hairdryer, C-Wave, different things that you can put on here. So what you're doing is you're eliminating one more device, such as a noise machine or a sound machine. So let's see what those sound like. There you go. Let's do hairdryer. Got sounds of the womb. And typical like water or rain. So that's one of the great features of this one here, and one of the reasons why we got it, because it does eliminate your ability to have the the sound machine and that. Also, it's got a good color view. The camera picture, let me see if I can turn it and give you a full screen. All right, there's what the picture looks like right there, as you guys can see. We're going to mute this so we don't have to do it. So we're going to go into the settings here and just see what kind of settings we have right here. We have the audio monitor set up, the share camera, and the Wi-Fi. So if we go into audio monitor, they got a different ring length right here, disconnection alert. So different tunes that you can get for your alerts. Something that'll wake you up at night. So the difference between this is you don't have the white noise or you don't have the static coming from your old monitor, but you do have maybe an alert tone that's going to be on here. So we will take a little bit more look into here and see if we can set that up. There should be a way to set up what the decibels are and having an alert there. So we got the camera. We don't need another setup. We're going to hit this button here. So we have camera settings. Let's do that. And you can see there the Lollipop is alerting me that the environment is too noisy. Detect feature right here. Crying sensitivity is low, medium, or high. Crossing detection. I'm not sure what that is there, but we'll put it in there. Okay. So if something crosses it, looks like a motion sensor setup, which is pretty nice right there. That is awesome. And there's also a sensor setup that you can hook up to this as well. Decibel setup, if you want to make it where the baby has to cry its face off, you can turn it all the way up to 118 decibels, or you can turn it to where it is quieter, and anything above that 50 decibels will alert you and give you that notification that something's not right in that room that the baby's in. Maybe if you want to not be bothered there. Video upload. So there's a video option that I think that they're going to be coming out with, a pay-per-prescription. And what that's going to do is have, similar to every one of the different types of devices that allow you to store the video on a cloud data there. But that's what I was worried about when I got this one, is having, ultimately having to pay for another video service like the doorbells and so on and so forth. So as you can see right here, some notifications came through. If you want to go through the settings, you can check out all the different settings here, event video. You can see some stuff like that and a possible playback. I'm not sure if it does a playback there, but nope. But one of the things that you can do is go through the data history. You can see the crying events and see when the baby's crying. Some good telemetry there if you want to look at it. Picture of the day, data history, and then settings get you all the setup. And it also has the manual inside of that as well. So, all right, let's get this hooked up. Let's take a look at it in the room there and see what it looks like. And I will be back with you just a second. All right, so we've got this just temporarily hooked up in here. I ran the wire down to the cord right there. And as I was mentioning, this is just a standard size crib. And you can see how long that cord is to reach over there. It does have some slack. I've got to hook up the little channels that come in the packaging right there. But this is what the Lollipop looks like while it's installed. Works really well right there. You can mount it over an area like this. And then, like I said, this is temporary. We're going to put it in place securely and go from there. But all in all, the video transmission feed looks really well. I'll put a little bit of sample in that at the end of the video there so you guys can see what that looks like from when the baby's in there sleeping. It'll be a screen recording of the camera. It looks pretty nice in here. Sets up really well. The view is amazing. You can see, all of the crib there and the baby, and it gives you some really good alerts and notifications. There's also a way so that you can have it used similarly like your old baby monitor that has like a monitor, and you can listen to the sound that's going on. So if your baby's rustling or having some troubles in there, you can actually have the audio playing in the background of your phone while you're doing that. So that's how it looks right there. We'll back up so you can see a whole view of it like that. So thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hitting that bell button. This is a review of the Lollipop camera here. I do like it. We've used it for a bit here and now, as I was mentioning. Really great. Get one of those down in the link description below. You'll help support the channel. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. We're going to put you guy in here. We got the audio recording on here so you can hopefully hear it. I'm going to set the little guy in there. Ready? What are you doing? Hanging out? Can you look over here? See the camera over here? Say hi. Now, typically you can talk to him on this, so you're listening to the audio through the camera right now is what we're listening to. And our little baby right here, this is his bed. He's having some fun dancing. And is it good? Can I get a 5 for doing this? Yeah? Good 5? All right. So thanks again, guys. This is some sample video from the camera itself. You can hear some audio. So, can we bye? Bye.